So allow me to begin by introducing our counterparts here. This is Madame Jemima from Pepsi, Aquafina, our hydration partner. Mr. Eric Sero, you know very well. He's a member of the executive team. Mr. Jeffrey Ugambo here is one of our staff members here. My name is Moses Mwase, President Uganda Swimming Federation, and we'll be joined shortly by our meet director, but also the Secretary General of Uganda Swimming Federation, Mr. Max Kanyerezi. So the purpose of this presser is, first of all, to update you on where we are. It's twofold. We want to update you on the coming championships, the 9th edition of the National Swimming Championships, which are due to start on Thursday at Kampala Parents School. It will be a 4-day championship. I'll request Eric maybe to just read out for you the teams that we have so far. But it's a 4-day championship. It was, first of all, earlier in the day, a 1-day championship. The competition grew to 2 days, so we pushed it to 2 days. The previous editions have been held over 3 days. But now, for us to be able to manage it even better, we have had to push it to 4 days. We have about 600 swimmers that have signed up from several clubs, and Eric is going to speak to those. So that's the first the first objective for this press conference, and then also for us to update you on our Olympic 2024 Olympic qualifications for Paris, which are also at the very tail end. Right. We have a new partner on board, and that's why Jemima is here, perhaps to speak to that. But we have a new partner who will support us in ensuring that our teams are thoroughly hydrated, and that they also have, their brand visible. And we are very excited about this Aquafina brand, particularly because it sort of rhymes with what we do, the aqua and the fina part, as I'm sure all of you should understand. So we're excited about this new partnership. But we also have others. We have Kansai Plascon that has come on board. Umeme is a historical Stanbic Bank. We have UCC, Uganda Communications Commission. We have DSTV, MultiChoice Uganda. And we have several others that are likely to come on board. Of course, some of our usual sponsors and partners include World Aquatics, the government through National Council of Sports, and also the Ministry of Health that supports us with health services, ambulances, and the like, whom we would like to recognize.
It's been this partnership, although small, has been a long time coming. The Swimming Federation had approached us about a year ago to ask about partnership, and I'm happy that we have finally come together to do something. As you know, basically our consumers are within the age group that the Uganda Swimming Federation young, mainly the young in sports are people that we like to support, we like to nurture talent, and I think swimming is one of those areas in Uganda where we have to really put so much effort into it. We're happy to be one of the few that have come forward to support this specific competition. We pray that it will be magnificent. I'd like to thank the Federation for approaching us. Many times we cannot sponsor what we don't know. We're happy that you came to us and walked us through, and we're happy that we're able to come to an understanding. I'd also like to thank the other sponsors that you mentioned, Gascon, UCC, Ministry of Health, ESTV, Meme, and Stanley. Yeah, I'd like to thank them. I'm glad that they're such good company with corporate clients. Yeah, so come one, come all. And let it be a great day.
The usual age groups, that is 12, rather 10 and under, boys and girls, or men and women. 11 to 12, boys and girls. 13 to 14 years old, boys and girls. 15 to 16 years old, boys and girls. And then the last one, which is 17 and over, boys and girls. We usually call them women, which is the standard nomenclature, but obviously boys and girls. Again, using the sponsorship support, we will give trophies to all of them. Not all of them, to the ones that are, I beg your pardon, to the top 3 winners. But also we have several team trophies per category. And I think we've got some of the trophies here. So we have some new categories that are exciting, like MVP. We've always given age group trophies per category, but we have a new category called MVP, Most Valuable Player, and also the usual team trophy for Sportsmanship Award. So all in all, we've got about 54 trophies to give out, which is also a new. It's a new, including the new the new innovations report that makes the trophies the highest ever we're giving out. So again, to emphasize, all this wouldn't be possible without the support we're receiving from our partners, Aquafina.
The main objective for this event, first of all, is the climax of our swim season. Our season starts in July and ends in June. However, the main objective, we want to use it to select Team Uganda that will be representing us in the different forthcoming competitions between now or between July and May next year. There are many other competitions like the National League. In case we need further selections, we can use that. But this is the only event where literally 99% of all athletes under our database, all teams under our database come in to take part to be able to get selected on the national team. The next main event will be the Africa Aquatics Zone 3, which will be hosted later in Burundi. So this is the event we're going to use to select that team.
I think, as many of you know, our calendar has several events. We have the league, which is now in its second year running. And we have 3 editions in every year, 3 meets for the league. But the national championships is very crucial in the sense that it aggregates all the events that swimmers do. So it's also, apart from us to be able to do selections, it's the one event where swimmers are able to map their progress, to gauge their counterparts with what you call a wholesome or a cocktail of events. The leagues are held over different days and for selected events as well. But for the national championships, it allows the swimmers to do all the events. So it's a good test for endurance, for the different events that they've been doing. So it's equally important, especially for the progression, for the development of an athlete, to ensure that they also showcase what they have been, rehearsing or practicing for the rest of the year.
Event esinga obukulu omwaka gwonna, sizoni yaffe etandika omwezi ogw'omusanvu nefundikira omwezi ogw'omukaaga. So bwe tuba nga tumaliriza season tugenda mu kye tuyita national championships. Tulina events endala nnyingi nnyo mu federation okuli national league erunning emirundi 3 mu mwaka, naye eno national championships ereeta abawuzi kumpi 99 ekikumi bonna be tulina mu database yaffe, oba clubs zonna ziggwayo ne zijja ne zeetaba, era nga ensonga lwaki abaana bonna baggwayo tukozesa event eno okuselectinga national team oba ttiimu y'eggwanga ejja okutukiikirira ate mu mpaka endala, era eno event y'emu nnyingi tugenda okukozesa okuselectinga ttiimu y'eggwanga egenda zigenda okukiikirira mu mpaka za buvanjuba bwa East Africa obuvanjuba bwa Africa nga zigenda kuyinira e Burundi mwezi ogw'Okumi tebannaba confirming date. So event eno nkulu nnyo olw'ensonga nti tugikozesa okulaba abaana bonna batuuseewa okusinziira performance yaabwe, era tugikozesa okuselectinga ttiimu y'eggwanga ejja okukikiikirira mu mpaka nnyingi nnyo zonna ezijja maaso.
Webale nnyo ekibuuzo ekyo, naye nga Uganda National Championship nga omukulu Eric wannyonnyodde event yaffe esinga mu mwaka, era nga ekisinza okukyukamu ekiri outstanding tikulu negenda kubeera ya nnaku nnya, kwegamba kiraga nti omutindo gw'amazzi mu Uganda gweyongedde, tutandise okutuuka ku level tugobe level y'ensi yonna. Osanga ensi ezimu ennene eziyina ya national event nga ennaku 7 ndala weeks 2, ekaya yaffe kati etambudde tugenda kubeerawo ennaku 4, era nga ekituyambye nti nno tufunye abantu abatuyambako okubeera nga ennaku zino tuzituukiriza mu bulungi bwako, nga mulaba Aquafina ezzeeyo etuyambe mweno summer holiday kubeera nga etuwa ku kyokunywa kigenda okubeera nga kiweweeza abawuzi pozi n'abantu abanaaba bazze. Event eno esikiriza clubs nnyingi okusinga ezaali zibaddewo nga ziri kilabu 22 era n'abawuzi bangi. Ereese abaana Uganda okuva n'ebweru wa Uganda okukomawo babeere mu championship eno. So nga tusuubira okuwuga okubeera ku mutindo gwa waggulu okuva ewaka pozi n'ebweru, era nga mulaba ebikopo ebyo bibiri awo binyirira okufaako obufi n'emidaali egitemagana. Abawuzi bagenda kubeera mu mazzi nga ngiyita enfuufu y'omu mazzi oba amazzi gagenda kusammuka nga balwanira ebikopo ebyo n'emidaali.
Event eno ate esobola okubeera mu nnaku bbiri. Lwaki musazeewo tubeera mu nnaku?
Event yo egezze etugezeeko nga tukyasobola kubeera tutambuza event eno mu nnaku 2. Abawuzi bangi, clubs nnyingi, ate okuwuga kugenze ku mutindo ogwewaggulu ennyo. Lyeri twayinanga abawuzi nga ne booteekawo entries oba events ze bagenda okuwuga zibeerawo 10 olunaku nga basobola okuziwuga kubanga basikirizibwa abantu batini ku buli hit. Naye kati beeyongedde nti n'okuteekawo entries 5 oba events 5 olunaku kiba kizitowa abaana bangi. Abawuzi okuva ebweru be bawuzi abaddewo abaava wano ne bagenda ebweru okusoma nga bali mu camps oba mu training schools ezirina swimming, nti omutindo gwe bagenda okwolesa gwe tusuubira gwe bagenda okwolesa oguva eyo. Tulinayo abawuzi nga Steve Magera, tulinayo Bakyabayinze, tulinayo Mary Grace, Banona, ba Peterson. So amannya ago gaali outstanding nnyo mu biseera by'edda era ne kaakati gakomyewo, ekiraga nti n'abantu abanaabawangula tebagenda kuliisa bijanjaalo mpiso, bagenda kubanga balwanagana.
I thought you don't want to see Uganda Swimming Federation. But you're violent. Ngabise. Saka nayo kwake ebyo tulabise. Na Olympic preparations. First of all, I'm in 2 capacities. I am the CDM for Olympics, but also as the president of the Swimming Federation. We have been ensuring that we give our top athletes opportunities to qualify. Mr. Tony Kasuja here will be the coach for swimming. He's also our vice president technical. And we have had a long list of 4 athletes Those athletes are Jesse Sengonzi, Tendo Mukalazi for the boys or the men, and the two ladies are Gloria Muzito and Kirabo Namtevi. We circulated the qualification criteria, which was provided by the International Olympic Committee, working very closely with World Aquatics. And in a nutshell, the criteria requires that if we are to qualify any athlete on universality, we should give opportunity to the athletes with the highest points based on events that they have been swimming that are recognized. The International Olympic Committee and World Aquatics had earlier insisted that recognized events are only the World Championships, and they were looking at Fukuoka and Doha, but they opened that up and allowed any other competitions that swimmers could go. And so this information was put out, and all of them have been made aware. So our long list had those four. And we've had the very last competition closed in the Bahamas, where Gloria and Kirabo took place. So World Aquatics has released, in the past weeks, they've released a ranking of all the athletes in Africa to show who ranks how. For the girls, actually, we had Kirabo, Gloria, and Tara. For the boys, we had Tendo Mukalazi, Jesse Sengonzi, and Tendo Kaumi. So we are waiting for World Aquatics to release the latest rankings because the qualification period for swimming closed yesterday. That ranking is going to come out today, and we're required to apply for universality today. And so we are hoping that between now and the coming week, World Aquatics will formally confirm who the final people are. And we're entitled to two. So that's the update for swimming. First of all, we can confirm that from the last rankings, the top ranked athletes for the girls are Gloria Muzito, and for the boys, it's Jesse. So we want a confirmation from the system, and then we can formally apply. But that information is clear, and we shared it. So it's not a secret. The rankings haven't changed at all. I think we have seen the last performance that came from the Bahamas, which shows that Gloria still performed, scored more points from the performance in both the 100 free and 50 free. We haven't had any real competitions that Tendo has taken part in that would help him eclipse Jesse as far as I'm concerned. But of course, we have to have the official ranking sent out by World Aquatics, which are coming this afternoon, and then we shall apply for universality.